And hello everybody, welcome back to another Let's Play Heart of Charismator National Championship. So last part we completed a few events, did some random stuff, whatever. And now we are moving on to I Want to Be a Monster 2. There's going to be a cutscene, of course. Not of course, but sometimes a cutscene. So this is one of those that they do have a cutscene. And I'm just going to straighten up the camera a bit.
Hey, Vader.
Hey, buddy. Wow! Wow, you done grew all big again. How do you keep doing that anyway?
Just tires and a rig. Found him out in the desert.
Oh, I want to be a monster, too.
Hey, you know what? What if there's all kinds of stuff still out in that desert? Maybe Sarge will lend me his metal detector, and then I can go look for more truck parts. How's that sound, buddy?
You mean I'm going to be a monster truck?
Oh, yeah. A monster tow truck.
Monster tow truck. It's funny. Now he's like he's like a kind of he's two giant trucks. Now he's a tow and a monster truck at the same time. I'm trying my hardest to do the camera the way I want it to. So I'm trying. Okay. Please live with that, people. Instructions. I Want to Be a Monster 2. Use Sarge's metal detector to find the 6 monster truck parts. Press LB to activate the detector. Keep the arrow pointing to the locate part. When you're hot, watch the hot cold meter. It tells you when you are close. When you are at the near part, press RB to uncover it. The problem is I have to move the camera when my dad and I do movie night. We watch stuff together. You know? Okay, so we were in war. Awesome. Bonus points, 2,000. I also think that this episode, after this, then unfortunately I want to take off these monster truck tires. Just because they're a little hard to handle. We did have some fun with them, but, you know, it's hard being a monster truck sometimes, and you just want to be a regular car. Sometimes it feels like. Alright. So let's go. So we are skipping over that cool race because right now we're not doing a race. Well, kind of unfortunately, but also fortunately. basically we're just trying to find the 6 monster truck. Ow, we just crashed into Stanley's statue. I'm sorry, Stanley. Who's that? That's Doc. Okay, so that's the arrow, by the way, is pointing to show you which way north is. Woohoo! So I like how you did the scavenger hunt and free roam. Road. Let's see, where else have we not gone to yet? Oh yes, we haven't gone to the Xbox 360. We are a game console. Rest. Build Monster Mater, 40 gamer score. Found all 6 parts necessary to... You found all the parts for Monster Mater. Take them back to Mater's junkyard. If you're trying to find the puzzle now, all you have to do is just go... Yeah. Hey, Ramon. But yeah, that's part. That's not part 3. That's not. I think what I'm gonna do is take the big tires off, and then what I'm gonna do is
Showtime.
And then what I'm gonna do is just wait for the loading screen to be over. Yep. Still have to hang on.
There's my favorite customer.
Sorry if that's annoying you.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good. Building Monster Mater. Alright, so there's Monster Truck Mater. Mater's going to become a monster truck. Awesome. There's going to be a cutscene. A few cutscenes, actually. Yeah! Let's go, Mater! He is so devious, so evil. But let's go and see what happens. It's gonna be a cutscene first.
Hey, have you guys seen Mater? Did you hook him up with those parts I found?
We have done the horrible thing. We have created a monster. A monster maker.
Meanwhile,
Hey, compactor!
Mater? What are you doing?
I'm being a monster! Ah!
So now, where are you gonna sleep?
Don't matter none. I couldn't fit under there no more anyway.
It would have been fine after you took off those tires.
But I ain't. I ain't never tasted it, y'all. Never. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ha!
This may have been a mistake.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sorry, Tyrannosaurus Rex is funny. Ugh. And I realized the camera's being a stupid guy. Oh no, it's not being stupid. It's silly me. I'm just being silly. So there's the map, of course. So there is only a map in free roam mode, basically.
Ka-ching!
Here's the map. You can even zoom into the radiator springs. So right at the moment, we are heading back to the main area because I forgot something.
Hey!
I'm an idiot. I always forget it. So here in between these two, you found a new chain job for lightning. Try it out at Remote's House of Body Art. If you didn't know, you can find paint jobs in this game. You can find actual paint jobs scattered around the world. Sure, granted, you'll have to buy some, and I think most of them that you'll need to buy are from the first game. But of all the new ones, you could actually have to find them.
How you doing?
So there's Ramon. So if you didn't know, there's Monster Truck Waypoint Race 1. Qualifying the first two Monster Truck races to reach the final. So this is the first of the 3 Monster Truck races. So in the Monster Truck races, you play as Mater, and you race against other monster trucks, basically. But you'll see what happens. Awarding both Waypoint Race 1, first place 5, second place 3, third place 2. Finished first, second, and third to qualify for the second Monster Truck race. There's one song I really like, and it's called Monster Snob. The song it was the song for the first game, and when you listen to it, it actually reminds you of another song that reminds me of rock. Sometimes it reminds me of a song called We Will Rock You. We're on the second lap. I'm just going to make sure that wow, we're way ahead of the competition. And I'm still worried at this point. Like, I'm usually worried in these monster truck races because I feel like I won't make the next checkpoint, so I usually slow down.
Right, compactor!
Even almost, I'm 30 seconds ahead of that competition. And there he is. Better than none. I just feel worried. But hey, that's what happens when you make wow, I think that's like, they're all on their second lap. I'm on my third already.
Trophy mine! Trophy pretty!
Haha, that was awesome. Mater, Kale Special, and Giant Lightning with Ginormous. They were all like 1 minute behind. That was too easy. Head down to the courthouse. Another race is starting there. So the next race was going to be down near the courthouse, not at the courthouse. Like head right to the courthouse, which was kind of intriguing because I was wondering why, and then it turned out to be a mini game. It was actually a different event. It's a race called North Willy's Butte, and it actually progresses the story further. And by story, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, car about down.
And we actually get introduced to a new character. So this will probably be the last thing we do. Actually, yeah, this will be the last thing we do. The second to last thing we'll do is to actually is to find this paint job for Ramon's House of Body Art so we can get another one. We already have one already. And hello. By the way, if you are wondering, road closed to Elephant Pass. Northwest Butte. Only one more road race left to beat. So, cutscene time. We're gonna get introduced to Otto von Flossenbottom, which is the character to the left on the loading screen. Right there.
What's the problem, Sheriff?
Speed limit's 25, and I clocked this hot rodder doing 120. That's the problem.
I'm a race car. I go 0 to 90 in 2 seconds. I've never gone 25 in my life. Where's the Autobahn around here, anyway?
Keeps going on about some Autobahn or something. And when I go to give him a ticket, he signs his name on it like I was asking for an autograph.
I'm Otto von Fassenbottom, the famous race car. I've come here to race, but there are no races yet.
Tell you what, Sheriff. Let me take Otto off your hands for you. I'll make sure he stays out of trouble. Hey, Otto, how's 3 laps sound?
Like a Sunday drive. I race in Le Cars. One race lasts 24 hours.
That's a long race. Let's just start with 3 laps. Come on, Sheriff. Why don't you join us? You can blast your siren. It'll be fun.
Distant third, here I come.
It's funny. The sheriff voiced by Mike Wallace. And that's why I chose him for my mascot. I think I got him. Sheriff Duncan Flynn. So now you see the sheriff part. You still haven't seen the Duncan or the Flynn part yet. And Duncan from Thomas or Flynn from Skylanders. After you win this race, visit Lightning's headquarters on Main Street. I said Mean Street. First place 8 gold banners. You know what that reminds? I said Mean Street, which is from Epic Mickey. And yes, I will be doing. By the way, before you ask, yes, I will be doing a walkthrough on Epic Mickey. 2 or 3, in fact, because remember how in Epic Mickey it has different outcomes depending on which choices you make? Well, I'm gonna do a couple of those so you get to see all the outcomes, the choices, and all the outcomes as well. So like the first one is gonna be all good path, the pink path. The second will be all like the bitter path, the bad path. And then maybe I'll do mixtures or some other things that I still haven't tried yet. Just to make sure, like, to get all the quests done and stuff. There is red. Fire engine. That's what I call it, fire engine, yeah. I really remember look at this, there's also like two twisters. So what I do for these twisters is that I would go in first person. Some odd reason I prefer first person. And take your best, do your best to avoid the twisters. Once you're out of the twister's way, then you just switch back to the third person.
Ball! Where's the ball?
By the way, if you didn't know, I'm a great singer, so... So you remember Free Ride? Now we're going to sing another song. It's called Route 66. Let's begin. Well, if you have a plan to go to West, just take my way. That's the highway. That's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma, City, so pretty to see. Amarillo, down in Mexico. Arizona, don't forget my water, Kings and Bosco, San Bernardino wants you. Get him to this time to tip. And take that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. And then this is an instrumental break right here. Just some easy peasy stuff. Goes to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, looks so pretty, you'll see. Amarillo and Gallup, New Mexico. Arizona, don't forget me when I'm Kings and Bosco, San Bernardino wants you. Get into the time there. When you make that California trip, get your kid. On Route 66. I might not have been the best singing of that song, but still, that was okay. Lightning strikes back! Lightning strikes back! Lightning strikes back! Yo, yo, yo! Oh my gosh, why am I singing this song? Why am I singing Lightning Strikes Back? That song is... This one does not make any sense. I'm just singing serenity. Lightning Strikes Back! Lightning Strikes Back! Lightning strikes back. Oh, I didn't even first do that. Lightning strikes back. Lightning strikes back. Lightning strikes back. But that was pretty easy. Very easy race. It's 9 o'clock right now. Lightning Snot Sheriff Otto Gerald. It says go to where Lightning 2 headquarters is being built, not far from the drive-in. Well, we are not going to go straight to the main story because we still have a ton more side stuff to do. But for now, this is what we're going to need to live with. Hopefully you all guys had plenty of fun. I know we have. But still.
That was a good race. But now let us race some more.
Wow, again? You really like to race. But maybe you should take a break. See the town.
No time for seeing. Only time for racing.
Yeah, but don't you think you should get a souvenir while you're in town? Do you have a girlfriend back in Germany?
Yeah, she is called Jenny.
Well, there you have it. You can't go back without a nice gift for Jenny.
Nein, Jenny would not like that.
No, she wouldn't. Luckily, Lizzie's Curio Shop is just down the street. All the souvenirs you could imagine. Just tell her Lightning sent you.
Danke schön, Lightning.
Anytime. And be sure to ask for the full tour. And about Stanley. And about how things are different now than they were in the old days.
Sending him to see Lizzie, huh?
Yep.
That'll keep him busy.
Yep.
And there we go. We have completed that now. I love Otto. And as a character. So that'll be it for now. Yeah, that'll be it for now. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. It says congratulations, you'll be in all 3 Radio Springs races. So next part we're gonna go first off to the courthouse and do the events down there. Then we're gonna go to Fillmore's and do the events there, and then the stadium race. So we'll pretty much finish up chapter 1 out of 3. There are only 3 chapters in this game, but like Skylanders Giants, although there are less chapters, like in the first game of Skylanders Adventure, there's 22, and then there were 16 in Giants. However, the catch is that the levels are a lot longer. The chapters are a lot longer. So, you know, like these chapters, like, will take a few more parts. Like, in most of my old, like, if you remember from my first walkthrough, it took like 3 parts to do 1 chapter. Now here it'll take 4 or 5. You know, even if you're a really skilled person, like as you can see, the first chapter is taking us 4 parts. Yet in Scars the video game, the first one, it only took 3 parts. But yeah. So the next part of Cars International would be the 2 mini games that we have in store, and then the stadium race, and that'll pretty much finish up chapter 1, and we'll end the part. And then episode 5 will begin exploring a new area, which is Ornament Valley. Of course, the same Ornament Valley from the first game, with a few new exceptions, including an airport. And we do have some more races at the Rust Bucket Stadium, but we'll all get to that later. For now, I've got to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed it, and the next episode we'll end chapter 1, and then in the episode after that we'll be on to chapter 2. As for my thing, I think I'll call it Monster Truck Mater. I'm going to call it Monster Truck Mater, and then in parentheses, not to be confused with the short of the same name, because if you didn't know, there's a Cars Toon episode, but Monster Truck Mater for both I Want to Be a Monster 2 and the first Monster Truck Waypoint Race 1. So it won't have anything to do with North Willie's Butte, despite the fact that that was probably the best event we did. But that's pretty much all I've got to say, so I'll see you next time.